Hi guys, it's me, the transitional teacher again, messaging you from my humble little classroom. I said I was going to message every week, but it's not worked out like that. It's been such a hectic time that I've now found time. I hope you're all having a great half term, and I hope that you are not working too hard over your half terms, and you're getting lots of rest. Okay, I know some people are out there doing reports. I'm glad I'm not doing those anymore. I'm glad I decided that should I work through half term or should I not work through half term? I decided I needed the time out, so I'm taking a week off and I'm very much enjoying myself, really, having none of that feeling of dread about going back to school. So if you're new here, please like, subscribe, okay, help thumbs up and hit the notification. And I want to tell you a bit about what's been going on. So it started quite slowly. I was messaging around trying to find some work. I had some children in the evening already that I'd gained through contacting another company and getting some tutoring through them, and they have been excellent. And I have through them secured 5, 6, 7, 8 students, and they also have a classroom that I can go and working as well with them as well, that I paid them for, and they've been brilliant. And the children again, they are excellent, and also the parents from the school which I've left have just been amazing. They've championed me, they've put things forward. I'm teaching some of their children. Some of them come here and eat my biscuits as well and learn in my classroom. Some of them I go to their houses. I have just been overwhelmed by the kindness and generosity of other people, and the fact that these people are rooting for me as well. You know, I had overwhelming guilt leaving the classroom. As teachers, we know, how important the children are to us, and making that decision was really hard, and I had incredible guilt, and they have just been superb. So if any of you are watching, thank you very much for all your support, and through those people I've gained other customers and other customers through them, and I've built up a nice base of maybe 3 or 4 hours an evening now of really fabulous children all wanting to learn, and I feel like I'm teaching better than I've ever taught before, more confident. And it's been great to see some of these children that have been damaged by all the things that have been going on outside, watching their confidence grow and their love of learning return, and being able to give that is just a gift that I just feel so blessed to be able to have. So my evenings are very full. Start at 4, I finish about maybe 7:30, 8 o'clock. So Monday to Friday, that is. And then Saturday mornings as well, I have students up until lunchtime as well. So I've got a nice little a gang of children, all different levels, some GCSE foundation maths, some primary. I've got a year 2, a very, very bright year 2, which is fabulous. I love to dip into Key Stage 1 again. So my evenings have been incredible. I'm out and about and I'm working and I'm enjoying it. Dashing from place to place can be fun. So if you can organise your groups into areas that are close to each other, that's even better. I love my own what I would really like is my own place on my own classroom, so I could bring them into me. I've got a working space in my apartment, but I'd like to have a bigger room, maybe have more children, a couple of children to group. But I feel one-to-one is just where it all is. It's just fantastic. So that's my evening work. Evening work is going well. Okay, all face-to-face, which I love. Okay, and then the daytime. The daytime is a tricky one. Okay, all of the work. I don't want to go back into schools. I don't want to work in schools anymore. That's my thing. So I don't want to be signed up by a school that you go in and end up with 8 kids, 9 kids, 10 kids, and then you end up with all your own little mini class, really. And I don't really want to be in that environment. I want to teach children outside of that environment, and I don't really want to be told what to teach, because I know what I can by assessing the children what they need, and I want to do it my way, not some other person's way. So I'm really trying to stay out of schools, and at the moment I haven't had to go in at all. I've been offered a lot of tutoring work in schools, but I've turned it down you know. If I wanted to work in a school, I had an amazing class, so I haven't walked out to go back into them. So then it comes to the thing of finding work outside of school. Now, just by talking and asking around, I've picked up a couple of children that are at college and they doing English and maths. They need help with that in the daytime. So I've got a couple of those, but a lot of all of the big working from home contracts for me at the moment seem to be coming from agencies. And I didn't really want to join an agency because I want to be my own entity. But at this moment, as I build my reputation, I've joined an agency, and this agency has given me a child that's at home. I teach them English, science and maths in the mornings up until lunchtime. It's about a 30-40 minute drive for me. So I've lost that beautiful thing in the morning where I used to get up and do my meditation, go for a walk in the woods, okay, and that reality's kicking in now. I'm going to have to start working a bit in the daytime. So I do that 5 days a week now, and that has been excellent. The agency that got me it were excellent. Agencies. Now you'll sniff around. I found these agencies through looking through, uploading my CV onto loads of job websites, and what I found is you get a lot of agencies that will just come and offer you work, okay, for you to sign up, and then when you sign up you hear nothing. All right, now this may not seem like nothing, but when we think about who our references are, they're our friends that are in work, okay, and we don't want to be giving them extra work for references for us on top of their workload. So my suggestion to you is, if an agency contacts you, find out exactly what they've got. If they've got something you want, then do it, okay? Don't say, I had one agency say, yeah, we'll fill your diary, and then then they've led me on a merry dance where I've had to produce document after document after document, a CV of work going back 40 years, 30 years, back to when I used to clean cars and something like that. And I'm like, this isn't really anything to do. I've got a 20-year working history in education. Why do we need to go all the way back there? Don't you think the schools that have had me in between that time? But they insisted, and I carried on doing it, and then I had to get another DBS, the DBS malarkey, not way of making money, not for the agencies but from the government. So I did the DBS. They wanted, I photographed it and sent it in. Then they wanted the front. Then they wanted the back. Then they wanted it scanned. And I just got to a point. One of the dates from my school didn't correspond with one of the dates on my CV. So they wanted to go back and contact references from a school that I worked in nearly 8 years ago. And I just said, no, I'm not going to do it anymore. I've joined another 2 agencies in that time. You're messing me around, you're putting extra work on people. I don't want it, okay? And this is one thing you need to think about. If it doesn't feel right for you, you don't have to do it, okay? You don't have to do it. As teachers, we just want to do everything. We just want to do everything, and we try and do as we're told, but you don't have to. You need to remember, you are making the life for you. The life for you. Okay? I've read online on things, people saying, we don't know what to do with ourselves in the day. We feel really guilty. Don't feel guilty. Play guitar. Go for a walk. Go to the gym. Do whatever you want to do if you've got spare time. That is why you are here in this situation. Okay? We naturally feel guilty as teachers if we're not working because we work so hard. But we've walked away from that. And that's just because that's what people think is the norm. It's not the norm. The norm is what you make it. And that's what I'm doing now, is making the norm the way I want it to be. So I've got work in the daytime up to lunchtime. So I work up to lunchtime, come back. I have a 2-hour turnaround, 2.5 hour turnaround. Or if I haven't got a student in the afternoon, and then I'm out 4 till 8. So I'm busy, and time is flying. Okay. I've got to half term now. In this half term, I've been and joined a gym. So I've now got an activity to do in those 2 hours because I haven't been looking after myself. I've been eating takeaways and I've been dashing here and there. So I've used this half term now. I've took that week out when I could have worked. I'm not chasing money, I'm chasing happiness. And so I've taken that time to get myself a gym membership, look around the gyms I want, figure out which one's on the right route, and I've now got a gym to go to as well. So I'm going to do my work in the morning, come back, gym, and then out in the afternoon, and then there, super busy. Okay, it's not all about the money for me. It's about helping the children. Okay, and it's about having a life that makes me happy. Because when I'm happy, as we know as teachers, when we're happy, work's happy. Okay, I'm finding out there now that there's a lot of people jumping on the bandwagon. No teaching experience, just joining up and becoming tutors. Make sure you shout, make sure you tell the people why you're worth what you're worth, what your experience is. Okay, we have a lot of experience, and looking at some tutors that haven't got the experience I've got, you can see the bits that are missing, you know. So don't undersell yourself, don't undervalue yourself, okay? And don't be afraid to tell people how professional and how amazing you are. You dedicated your life to this at some point, so make sure they know that as well. And the parents respond for that. The parents are looking for the best teacher for their children, okay? So, where am I now? I'm going into the second half term. I'm still looking out to try and find something to be a bit more stable through the holidays, and trying to find my own work away from agencies so that I can charge what I want and be paid what I'm worth, you know. So I've got that. I've got a few plans for that, and we'll see what happens, and if I find anything I will let you know, okay. But compared to my life this time last year, well, I was sitting writing reports all half term, and now this Thursday, Friday, you start feeling like your time is over and you're going back to school. It's a whole different world, okay? And I'm thankful every day for it, and I'm thankful to all the people that have helped me and supported me. And my company, my business is starting to grow, and I'm starting to become more professional, okay? Don't give up is the thing, is what I tell myself now. Don't give up. Don't go back to supply teaching or whatever. I'm going to keep pushing ahead and trying to build this, all right? The universe will look after us. If your intentions are good, then good things will happen. That's what I believe. And I hope you all are out there tutoring and being amazing, and you teachers are all being safe, and that you are all happy in your lives and working hard, okay? Just because it wasn't for me doesn't mean it wasn't. It was for you, okay? And I know what an amazing job it is, and I know what an amazing group of people we are, all of us teachers. So I'll get back to you again in a while and let you know how things are going on. I was thinking of videoing a day and showing you what a day is like. No children, of course, just how I move about and what I do. And I'll get that video done and up. I just want to say have a great second half to the term, and keep doing what you're doing, guys. All right? Be brilliant. Thank you.